Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-June general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Scorpio and crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of Scorpio. All right, let's jump right on in then. So for this reading, Scorpio, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this very moment, whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together or apart from this person. Who wants to come through for your love reading and why? What messages do they have? Okay, well, it says friendship here, and it says this friendship is leading to more. So this is someone you're kicking it with. This is someone that is in the same friend group. Maybe you met through friends, and they have a crush on you, Scorpio. They are feeling like there's a bond between the two of you. They feel as if it's growing more and more that they've hung around you. I even feel like you hung out with this person last weekend. For some of you guys, it's that distinct, okay? But it's almost as if they don't want to keep this hidden from you anymore. They don't want to just kind of be in the friend zone between the two of you. They're not going to be able to help themselves, and I do feel they're going to have to come forward and want to come forward here. They know it, maybe because they feel like there's other people who are interested in you. Really weirdly and specifically, there may be someone this person knows that you were involved with that they don't like at all. Maybe it's because you've told this person about the drama, how they've treated you. And this person, like when they hear about you mentioning this other person's name or when that other person mentions you, they get really jealous and they feel very protective over you. And this person has defended you before, Scorpio. Yeah, I'm curious about this. Let's dive deeper into this. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Scorpio. Then we have stand your ground. 7 of Wands, Leo energy. This could be a Leo. They could have strong Leo in their chart. Does not have to be the case. Yeah, so with this 7 of Wands, with the stand your ground, I do feel as if there's going to be a moment, an opportunity for them to really just put themselves out there. They just feel the power surging between the two of you. They feel the push from their inner guides to do something about this, to stand up, to move forward here. They're in the process between, in the past and now, they've been building up the courage to come forward. They've been building up the courage to kind of pursue this. And I do feel there's a slight attraction between the two of you that's been going forward. But again, none of you or neither of you have really made that full step. Neither of you have really come forward to speak your feelings. I feel like they're the ones who are going to be the first to come forward and say all this, Scorpio. But again, yeah, they feel very protective of you. They feel protective of this friendship. And maybe that's another reason why they didn't feel ready to come forward yet, is because they didn't want to ruin the friendship between the two of you. But they feel like this is their chance. They feel like this is their chance, whether it's because you're single now, whether it's because you broke it off with someone. Tell me more. Someone could have a faux fur rug in their bedroom, in their family room maybe, or living room. I'm seeing very clearly as well about who this is. So there are so many things I wish I could change about our time together. There were moments when they wanted to tell you how they feel. There were moments when they wanted to pull you in and kiss you, when they wanted to really just let loose. And maybe they've been kind of beating themselves up in some way for not doing it so soon. Maybe they're kind of worried that this has gone too, long without saying anything. But there have been moments where you guys, especially if you know who I'm talking about here, you've been around them, you thought there was something more to it, or you got this feeling about it, but they missed that opportunity. They regret that specifically. And I do feel there's a moment of you two together. I feel like you guys were at some party or some sort of event, concert, festival, whatever, where you guys were alone, pulled away from the crowd type of thing. And you guys had this like moment of a deep conversation or a moment of just being alone that they wish they could have taken the opportunity to reveal this. But what they kind of need to realize now is the past is in the past. What's done is done. Now it's time to stand your ground and be real. And that's what they are gaining, or feel like they need to gain the courage in order to do so, Scorpio. So let's get into the tarot. I feel this has been building up between the two of you. Now with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have between the two of you right now, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Scorpio? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of is going to happen? Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, I'll tell you about all the cards once I'm done shuffling here, but they go so much back and forward with this, Scorpio. Yeah, this person is a bit shy to reveal themselves to you. They don't know if it's like the right time to do so, especially if you've just gone out of a situation. They don't know if it's the right time because you've been hurt in the past with the relationship, or they don't know if you feel about them the same way. All right. Ooh. Okay, cards are flying, Scorpio. Spirit is in the house for you guys. So bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Swords. This is Libra energy. Now with the Two of Swords here, they could have felt like the past was not the right time because you were blocked in a way, whether that was because you were with someone else, whether because you were pursuing another connection. Maybe even so, like I said, they may think, whether this is true or not, that you were just looking to be single for some time before really unfolding. You or them, right? With the Two of Swords, this could be someone who's bilingual, someone who's undecisive, someone who, again, like I was feeling that back and forth type of energy, like they have two truths, right? Or two scenarios that they play out in their head in regards to you. They could keep this in the friend zone where they know they could still be around you. They don't have to risk splitting up the bond they've created with you already and just kind of staying away so that friendship stays protected between the two of you. Or they could come forward, really say everything that's been on their mind about you, that they felt like they can't communicate, that they're not ready to communicate, but just go for it. But it could be a missed shot. And with that missed shot, would it be awkward between the two of you moving forward? So with this Two of Swords, yeah, they just feel unready yet. They felt like they had to wait things out to kind of further evaluate what is supposed to happen between the two of you, kind of further calculate more if this is everything that they should be doing, if you feel the same. But they may not be feeling like they're getting any signs or messages from you, Scorpio. Although the attraction feels very much like you feel it, there hasn't been anything that has been confirmed through communication about each other's feelings. Someone has very nice lips. They may have something like a beauty mark around their lips, or just very full lips. Someone always wears a nude lipstick is kind of what I'm getting. If it's not your message, don't worry about it. So I kind of want to clarify this Two of Swords. I want to see why they felt like they couldn't do this, or when the past it just wasn't right. 10 of Cups. Ooh, yeah, someone was in a relationship. Someone could have even been in a marriage. Someone may have even had kids with someone else, and they didn't want to interfere with that. Ooh, I'm picking up another situation for some of you guys very specifically. For some of you guys, the person you were involved with in the past, this is their friend. And that is what has been tripping them up the most. They didn't want to kind of betray their friend. They thought you were off limits because of that. But they can't help but still have these powerful feelings for you. You know, it's weird. I'm hearing that song by Trey Songz, Can't Help But Wait. I don't know if you guys know that song. It's a great song. Look it up and maybe the lyrics will resonate with you. But it's almost as if they kind of, when you were with that ex, they thought they could do better. They thought they could be the better person for you. Almost like Jesse's Girl type of vibe as well. Now, even for some of you, it could be this person was in a relationship, but they weren't happy with it. Yeah, bottom of the deck, 3 of Coins, Capricorn energy. You could have met this person through work, but with 3 of Coins in general, they feel like even if you were in a different relationship or they were, you two would have worked out so much better. You guys are more compatible. You guys would get along much better. You wouldn't fight as much, that type of scenario. But they had to kind of, they almost felt like you were off limits in some way with the 10 of Cups energy. And if it wasn't because you were in a relationship with someone they knew, they really do kind of, especially with the 3 of Coins, hold you to some sort of high status. I don't know. They may have felt like you were out of their league in some sense. And they don't know if they could have given you the 10 of Cups the way you deserved it, whether they had their own crap to work through or whatever. That's how they perceive it, at least. But let's dive right on in. How they feel about you is the 7 of Wands again, Leo energy. So it's confirming everything I said before. They feel protective. They feel like they have to fight for this if they want it. Maybe fight their own inner demons. The inner demons that are telling them you're not good enough, they don't feel the same way, you don't have a chance, that they're off limits, that they're not, you know, with the 7 of Wands, especially if you guys are in the same friend group, they just don't also want to kind of mess up the vibe, be the one to stick out, to go out on a limb, to kind of make some part of this friend group a little bit more romantically involved. They're also kind of afraid of what people are going to say or think about it, especially if, you know, there would be gossip or taboo around the two of you being together, in a sense. But Scorpio, whether you're picking up on this on your own way and they haven't expressed it to you, I see that very clearly. They've never told you this, but you feel like this energy surging from them that is passionate, that is powerful, that is very strongly attracted to you. And even if they don't verbalize it, even if they don't show it, that can't be hidden. And you're right if you're feeling that way. What they think about you and think about this situation here is the Page of Swords. Yeah, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So with this being the Page of Swords and their thought process about this, they're still kind of going through all the scenarios that could happen here. They are still feeling like it's best to withhold the information, or has been, you know, up until this point. They feel like it's protecting for themselves mentally, or prepare themselves mentally to not come forward should the worst case scenario happen. This person could be younger than you, or you're significantly younger than them. So in that sense, if that is a message for you guys, they don't know, like, I don't know if there's certain lingo, certain ways of expressing themselves that they feel if there is an age difference that they don't really pick up on as quick when you kind of are trying to drop hints. And I feel with this Page of Swords too, their mind is telling them for now it's best to keep it quiet, though their heart is feeling the urge, feeling the need to kind of just go forward and move it. So I honestly feel, Scorpio, this person's heart and mind is at like war against each other for you. And so that's what they're going through currently within this process. Their mind is very overcritical of themselves. Again, they beat up all the times they should have come forward and said something. But at the same time, they're still keeping quiet. What they like the most about you is the Fool card. Aquarius energy, Aries energy. You could have Aquarius, Aries rising, Aquarius, Aries moon, does not have to be. But what I feel with this is that you're a free spirit. You're someone that's just so much fun to be around. You're kind of daring. You like to take some risks, but you don't do it in a way that is, careless. You do it because you feel as if there's so much to explore in this world. There's so much to kind of take in with the world. Why would you hold yourself back from giving yourself a shot, a chance, or an opportunity? They love your vibe. Maybe you guys definitely read your own cards. I'm only saying that because this guy quite literally here is holding some cards. Maybe you've read their cards before too. I'm kind of picking up on, or talked about tarot with them. You could be born year of the dog in Chinese astrology, or your dog is very close to you and they love that you're a dog person or that you're great with animals in a sense. But with this Fool card here, yeah, they just find you to be like a breath of fresh air, Scorpio. They find you to be someone that is just so unapologetically themselves, but not just in a way where you feel like you have to stick out, that you have to go against the grain and show everyone that. You're just that way naturally. You march to the beat of your own drum for sure. And that's something they are impressed by, especially if they are the type to care so much about what others think. Some of you could be a bit of partiers in a sense. You like to go out, you like to be around people, you like to go to parties, you like to go to concerts, like to travel, that type of energy here as well. You just like to have fun. What they don't like about you is 9 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. You could possibly have strong Sagittarius in your chart. So despite your like open, loving, free nature, there is a side to you that they sense is a bit guarded, or that you may have been through a lot, especially recently if they know about the situation between you and your ex, if they knew about what you've been through in the past. Maybe you guys have opened up about certain difficulties with upbringings, with childhood in a sense. And so, yeah, I just get a sense what they don't like about you. It's nothing personal. It's not like a personality flaw, but they just kind of sense, whether they're picking up on that correctly, that you're not ready yet. You're not ready to kind of go to this 10 of Cups. You're not ready to kind of go further within this. I'm seeing for someone that there's someone that could have a scar like on their face, or maybe like on their eyebrow in some sort of way, for a very few amount of you. That's just confirmation here. But with that scar, it doesn't have to be so literal. But again, it's just reiterating to the fact that someone's been through a lot. And because of that knowledge, that awareness, like they can't imagine you would be ready for another relationship. Maybe in some way you didn't realize this, Scorpio, that they may have felt like you've rejected them before. They very subtly, very passive aggressively, like try to drop you a hint, but maybe because it was so passive, you didn't pick up on it, you didn't know it. And so they felt like, that was just the first sign of you not being interested. I am seeing now there are 2 sevens here. Your birthday could be November 7th, November 17th, perhaps October 27th for some of you guys. Or sevens mean something to you on a personal level, your life path sevens. You've been seeing a lot of sevens from the universe. What they like the most about this connection is the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. So for some of you, yeah, like I said, with kind of putting you on a pedestal in some way. Again, nothing too scary like that, but they really do view you to be the perfect partner the perfect boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife material here. That anyone would be lucky to have you, that you guys would have something that would be focused around maintaining for a long time. Not just a booty call, not just for now. Now, others of you, this is just simply saying like everything that they've experienced with you so far has been very positive, has been very rewarding. Hanging out with you, there's always something that they gain from it, something that they could carry with them. Like knowing you has impacted them in the way where they can carry some sort of knowledge with them moving forward. Again, whether that's through conversations you had, but more so like what to do next time they kind of feel this strongly about someone, if they don't feel like they're ready yet to go through this with you, or if they feel like you're not ready. For some of you guys with this 10 of Pentacles, you could have money, you could be financially successful, you could have your own home, your own car, your own business even for some of you guys. Or others of you, you could come from like a well-known family that's very well known by the community, that's very prestigious in some way, almost like, you know, someone's great grandfather invented something along those lines, just as an example. But for most of you, yeah, it's just they love having this friendship with you. They want something more with you, but they've just enjoyed you two hanging out together. And they could see this really being something that they could take seriously if you're open to it. Someone wears a gold chain necklace as well, always. Hardly ever takes it off or puts it back on again if they have to take a shower or something like that. What they don't like about this connection is the 7 of Cups. So officially 777 is on the board here. 7s are about, you know, wisdom. It's the most spiritual number of the whole, you know, 1 to 10. But with the 7 of Cups, yeah, they don't like the fact that they don't know how to read the situation. They don't know how to read where you two are, if they're picking up on the right vibes, if they're picking up on the wrong vibes. It's just kind of confusing them. And even like I said in the beginning, if they knew you were off limits for whatever reason, it's been really complicated to kind of keep that as a friend zone, keep that the same between the two of you. And feelings are getting deeper. Feelings are developing a lot more strongly by being around you. And so they may feel like as if they're not ready to kind of tell you how they feel, if they're not ready to take this to the next level, what are they going to do? Highest hopes is the Hermit card. Virgo energy. So what I feel from this initially, for those who may be too afraid to say anything, too afraid to pursue this, they may start to kind of just try to stay at a distance from you if they can't have you, if they feel like it's not going to work or that you're not interested. They feel if they have no other option, then it's best to kind of distance themselves. And maybe some of you have been starting to see that. I don't know, like you guys would hang out all the time, send a lot of texts, but lately, like it's almost as if they've been more withdrawn. Now, others of you with this Hermit card here, it's simply of getting out of hermit mode that they've been in with you, of this like combination, especially of the Page of Swords. Whatever they have within themselves that they need to reveal it. Spirit has definitely been trying to urge them to do this, has been kind of making them realize that there's so much more to gain than lose from just trying to put yourself out there. But this some person particularly may have been single for a very long time, maybe used to being alone, living alone, or that's you, Scorpio, that they're kind of seeing here. So is someone really ready to kind of come out of hermit mode to be in a relationship, in a true connection? Now there are 2 9s. Again, someone's birthday could be November 9th, November 19th, perhaps October 29th here. But are we ready to fully reveal? Are we fully ready to share? Can we come out of our shell? They want to, but they struggle with thinking if they really can. Deepest fears is the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So this could be in relation to the Fool card even, Scorpio, that, you know, you're not the type to kind of wait around, even if you are sensing, you know who this is by the whole, everything I've explained, even if you feel that there's a stronger connection there, like you want them to be more upfront about it. You want them to be more real about it. And you're not going to wait around forever. They know you're the type that will be on to the next. They know you're the type that is adventurous and curious and maybe looking for other opportunities should they not get their shit together and make a decision. They're afraid, though, that they're not going to get the courage to do this, that they're going to kind of get cold feet, chicken out, and really miss the opportunity because the momentum's long gone. Now, I kind of get the sense with the Knight of Wands too, if someone's going to be traveling very soon, maybe some sort of trip in the upcoming months, or maybe even moving, someone's been discussing. If that kind of follows through, then how can this long distance work? Would you even still be up for it, even for the fact that you guys have only been remained as friends up until this point? Anyway, Scorpio, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold between the two of you? Are they going to say anything? Or are they going to let it just slide by? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this situation. I'm going to pull some more cards to just dive deeper into this so we can gain more from this reading if there's anything else you need to know about it. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Scorpio, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it confirmed a lot of what you were feeling. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.